Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's Steel.
Step two.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Steel. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So, today is Easter Sunday. It's early in the morning and I decided that I wanted to do some more Jesus Christ Superstar. I had already done 7 videos and I have a playlist that actually says Jesus Christ Superstar. I did earlier today What's the Buzz and Strange Thing Mystifying, so that makes 8, and this one will be 9 out of the songs that I have done, actually 10 out of the songs that I've done for the Jesus Christ Superstar soundtrack that goes to the 1973 film. So the next one that I'm going to do is probably apropos because it is the Last Supper. And so it's in Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and Corinthians where they mention the Last Supper or the Final Supper of Jesus Christ. If you care, if you're a Christian or anything like that, then I hope you enjoy these videos. If you don't, I still hope you enjoy the videos, because no matter what, the music and the vocals are good. If you don't want to listen to the music and go la 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 like that, or so you don't hear the lyrics, that's fine. But these songs are good, and I think it is Andrew Lloyd Webber. I believe it's one of his first, and I think it's his best. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, here is the Last Supper with, you also see, Judas betraying or getting ready to betray Jesus.
Can I get an amen? Yes.
Look at all my trials and tribulations, sinking in a gentle pool of wine. Don't disturb me now, I can see the answers till this evening is this morning, life is fine. Always hope that I'd be an apostle, knew that I would make it if I tried. Then when we retire, we can write the gospel so they'll still talk about us when we've died.
The end is just a little harder when brought about by friends. For all you care, this wine could be my blood. For all you care, this bread could be my body. The end. This is my blood you drink. This is my body you eat. If you would remember me when you eat and drink. I must be mad, thinking I'll be remembered. Yes, I must be out of my head. Look at your blank faces, my name will mean nothing. 10 minutes after I'm dead, one of you denies me, one of you betrays me. Peter will deny me in just a few hours. 3 times will deny me, and that's not all I see. One of you here dining, one of my 12 chosen will leave to betray me.
Cut out the dramatics, you know very well who.
Why don't you go do it?
You want me to do it?
Hurry, they are waiting.
If you knew why I do it.
I don't care why you do it.
To think I admired you, well now I despise you.
You liar, you Judas.
You wanted me to do it. What if I just stayed here and ruined your ambition? Christ, you deserve it!
Hurry, you fool! Hurry and go! Save me your speeches, I don't want to know! Go! Go!
Look at all my trials and tribulations, sinking in a gentle pool of wine. Once that in the bread, it's done to my head. Till this morning, it's this evening, life is fine. Always hope that I'd be at a castle. Knew that I would make it if I tried. Then when we retire, we can write the gospel so they'll all talk about us when we die.
You sick, pathetic man. See where you brought us to. Our ideals die around us, and all because of you. But saddest cut of all, someone had to turn you in. Like a common criminal, like a wounded animal. A jaded mandarin, a jaded mandarin. Like a jaded, a faded, jaded mandarin.
Get out! They're waiting!
Get out!
They're waiting!
Oh, they're waiting for you. Every time I look at you, I don't understand why you let the things you did get so out of hand. You'd have managed better if you'd had it planned. Oh.
Alright, so that's it with that particular scene. And what it was going into, which is actually mentioned in, which was it, Matthew 26:10, when Jesus goes off to pray in the garden. And I've already done Gethsemane. When Jesus goes off to pray in the garden, he asks, there's like 3 disciples, and he's like, stay here and watch for me. And he comes back the first time and they're asleep, and he's like, hey, I asked you guys to stay awake, you can sleep later, the hour is at hand, so he goes back out, comes back, and they're asleep again. And they do that 3 times where they fall asleep on him. So it's like in Matthew 26:40, and it's also Mark 14:38, which is where that happens. But you know, the Last Supper is in Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and 1 Corinthians. If you're still here, and wait a minute, I want to, you know, still Ted Neely and Carl Anderson, you know, steal the show. Their voices are just too powerful. Now, I can't say too powerful. They're just powerful enough for this kind of performance. And even Carl Anderson's agony, as he believes this is something he has to do, that this is all planned out, and you know, this is his destiny type of thing, and he has a hard time, you know, struggling, understanding everything that is going on. You know, we all do that on a day-to-day basis, you know, knowing right from wrong, you know, and, you know, there's one thing to think maybe something wrong, but to actually act upon it is a whole totally different thing, you know. He said, Prince said, if a man is considered guilty for what goes on in his mind, put me in the electric chair for all my future crimes. Again, it's one thing to think about something, it's another thing to act upon it. And that's what I have an issue with certain things that go on in the world. You know, people must know an end game, or you know, if you're having evil thoughts or whatever, you know, go get help. It's one thing to have depression and everything else like that, but when you have these thoughts that want you to go and harm other people, then you need help, and please get help, because we don't need that kind of chaos in our society of, you know, that happening. And you know, I'll just leave it right there, because I could get into a whole bunch of stuff and it would be totally off topic. You know, this particular weekend we should all be thinking about actions and, you know, consequences. But you know, if you are a believer, then you know what happens today. Well, Friday, crucifixion. That would be today, that Jesus died for our sins. Doesn't mean we're completely absolved. You have to ask, and then you have to lead your life in a path that, you know, is in line with what he was teaching. If you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.